Hi guys, I'm Eddie Gamer, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the Gtomega Apex Racing wheel stand. Stay tuned for that. So before going any further, I'd like to say thank you to Gtomega for sending this out to me. They contacted me on my Gmail, asked if I would like to do a review for them. This has been sent to me, I haven't paid for it, but I'm going to give you an impartial review. So, with that said, I'm going to get straight into it. So as we look at the box, it's quite well packaged. It weighs 16 kilos and it's packaged very nicely. You can see what it's going to look like. It looks different to the classic Gtomega race wheel stand that I started off with, which came down there and moved across there. Had a very flat sitting pedal angle and had adjustable stuff at the top. So let's have a look at this. So as you can see, it's very nicely packaged in plastic and foam, and that is based in first. It all comes out in one piece. Get in here. Straight away, I feel it's wider than the original race wheel stand that I had from Gtomega back in the day. I will link that video in the card in that corner. Oh, there's a box as well. I did not see that. So we've got Jim. So which way is this going to go? I see. So as it comes out, it's sort of all held in securely by that not allowing anything to pass it, and these screws being tight, so that should raise the depth, the height of what will be the deck for your wheel to go on. That is your pedal plate. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. That's really nice. I like that. You've got full adjustability of the height of the pedal plate. Yes, probably my floor's not level, but straight off the bat, it doesn't seem 100% level. Let's see what's in the box. We'll open the box up. So in this box we have bubble wrap, wrapping. I'm going to say this is probably going to be the gear stick mount. We've got two nuts, some Allen bolts and Allen key there. Leave that to there. And you've got shifter mount. That's what I was thinking, shifter mount. So there's your shifter mount. Then we've got some more tools. What looks like feet and straps and so on. So we'll have a quick look in there. I'll open that up in a minute. We now have the plate that sits on top, so that's going to sit like there, I believe. Then we have some instructions. I'll leave them there in case anyone loses their instructions and they need a screenshot, they can just pause the video then. So there are your instructions on the front. There are your instructions on the back. And we have also a set of Gtomega racing stickers. So we'll put them there. Oh. And we've got a nut and Allen bolt, which I think will be for that plate there. So I'm going to leave that there. Zoom right in on what we've got here. So that's what comes in the box, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'm going to start putting it together. So as you can see, guys, this is the bag that I showed you in the initial unboxing part of this video. So let's get straight into here and actually find what is in here. So it looks like we've got the straps that I was talking about. Ooh. 4 very sturdy, wide feet. Not sure what they are, but we will find out. We've got some, I call them toggle bolts, but they're probably a proper name for them. 2 small wrenches, 4 washers, 2 Allen keys, and multiple Allen bolts. So that is what is in the main bag that I got. I'm just going to take these out just so I can show you that I've had these on the previous Gtomega setup I had, and they're very good because if you look there, just hopefully this will zoom in on it. It's not just a pad, it's a grippy pad. Once you've got it on the floor, it really doesn't want to move at all. So these feet are going to screw on the bottom of the racing wheel stand, and I'll do that now and then we'll get back to the next bit. They just screw into the bottom there and there. So simple, and that's going to help you level out your Gtomega racing wheel stand. So I've got to there, so now it's about sorting the rest of it out, so I'm going to put that on. So here we are, here's the wheel plate where the wheel will be sitting. It is pre-drilled for multiple different wheels. Check the website for the exact wheels that fit this, because I don't have the information to hand. I was wrong in saying I don't know what wheels it fits, because look, it's here listed. You've got your Logitech G25, G27, G29 and G920, your Fanatec, your Thrustmaster and your Mad Cats, all able to sit on this Apex racing wheel stand. Also, it shows you the holes that you need for the T3P, the TH8A shifter, which comes with your Thrustmaster. So that's very, very interesting, very, very helpful, and also how to mount your Fanatec Clubsport pedals or your Thrustmaster T3PA pedals. When I've been putting this together, I've been quite pleasantly surprised that there's actually a nice amount of adjustability in the angle of the wheel plate. That, with the adjustableness of this, is quite staggering really, how much it can be adjusted, as well as the height. So I'm going to get on, and now we've done that, I'm going to put on the arm for the shifter. So here we have it, guys. The shifter stand is now all mounted nice and securely. There is actually a little bit of adjustment here for the angle of the shifter stand. I'll just zoom right in. A little bit of adjustment there. That one's just a singular hole. This one here seems to have a little bit of adjustment in it. That allows you to go forward back. Connects here, so you've got 2 holes on that side, 2 holes on that side, depending on where you want the shifter. So that's where the 2 bigger bolts go through and they get done up. And then obviously if you want this the other way around, it's got 2 holes there. Really clever design. Same one, I believe, as they have. I think it's called the Mark II shifter mount. They had this for the original Gtomega classic wheel stand. So there we have it, guys. It's all built. Just going to slide that out. It's nice that you can bring it up nice and close to your sofa. If you haven't got a full sim rig, which you probably haven't if you've got one of these. Everything is super sturdy, even more stable than it was on the Gtomega classic racing wheel stand. The level of adjustment, as I said earlier in the video, is just brilliant. If you want to raise the height of it, drop the height, you've got all this adjustment. It's really a very clever, well thought out bit of kit that folds away very, very compact. Gtomega also add in their packs the fixings that you're going to need to put your pedals and racing wheel on the wheel stand. So that's very handy. You don't always get that in other people's wheel stands. So my review of this beautiful bit of kit is, if you're thinking of getting yourself a wheel stand, then this seems to have the most adjustability of any wheel stand I've come across. It's really nicely put together. It's got a lovely finish to it. It's extremely sturdy. And what more can you want? Again, thank you to Gtomega for sending this out to me. It's been, well, quite nice to do an unboxing. I haven't done one in a while. The fact that you've decided to add things like cable ties and extra bolts is great. I mean, the only thing that I would say you could do to this that it doesn't seem to have is on the original Gtomega race wheel stand, you had the ability to bolt on a rear subframe, which is how I made my first sim rig. I made it from Gtomega parts, and I was able to bolt the wheel stand on the rear subframe and the RS9 seat onto the back of the wheel stand. So maybe that's something you need to look at. Maybe get a adapter to allow you to butt that subframe up to this, because currently there is no way that I can see of attaching that other product. I mean, also the other thing I quite like is this seems to be the same shift mount as you get for the classic wheel stand Pro, which would mean if I wanted to, I could get another one of these, put it there, and use this for a flight simulator, which is something I'm actually thinking of, because I have the Thrustmaster T1600, I think it's called. I think it's T1600. I might buy another one of these, attach it to the other side, and use it for when I'm playing games like Elite Dangerous, for example, which I won't be using my full sim rig for. I've been Muddy Gamer. If this has been helpful in any way, please remember to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. As they've sent this out to me, I'm also an affiliate, so if you want to get 5% off your order, remember to put Muddy Gamer, all one word, in the code at the end, or click on the links in the description to take you to the website. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.